Everyone, I'm sorry. I tell you the truth, if you don't know about this game, Cyberpunk 2077, it is very demanding on the consoles, the newer, up-to-date consoles like the PS5, of course the PS4, Xbox One. It doesn't matter what system you play on. The system gets hot because this game is too demanding, which makes it shut down, and that's what happened in my PlayStation 5. It shut off from being overheated. So I'm going to play it, and then I'm going to try to find a way to get a fan and keep my PlayStation cool. Not now, but I will when I get done. Yeah, it's like my daughter says, Cyberpunk is a high graphic game and it takes a lot to keep it running, as y'all can tell. I don't know if I'm streaming, but this is good. As y'all can tell, I don't know if I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming. Yeah, I gotta find a way to keep this thing cool.
What's that?
Yeah, this is it. Come on, V. Find me one.
Hopefully it'll stay on. It's her if you just come in here.
Maybe. Dr. Vector will see you now.
If it shuts off, I apologize.
Vicky, spry as ever, you old ripper. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V.
Yeah, my PlayStation is really blowing.
Pleasure today.
Last gig.
Let's see.
Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights.
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out
If
in
it
a
quits
flash.
again,
Besides that, how are
if
things?
it quits again, I'm gonna give up on it today, and I'm gonna get a.
Need some new kit.
I need to get
Tools,
a fan.
Not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting
Yeah,
real.
my
Got a job from
PS5
Dex to
is
Sean, hitting the major leagues.
the
New
PlayStation
tech
that
can perform.
the first PS5 that's
Dexter
come out.
Deshawn?
I've owned it for like maybe 4
Well,
years
that is something.
or
But
3 years.
Let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear? Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
And this is just frustrating.
Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances.
I apologize. It's
Now jack in. You peruse and choose while I scan. Let's see what's going on inside.
that's weird, but that's what it looks like.
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms,
Yeah,
any
I don't know what to
surveillance
do with
cam
my
will capture
PlayStation.
Your face is a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick.
Go
Talks
down.
to Kiroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready.
Do
Carve
that to
away.
it, Sweepy.
Excellent. Let's do this.
You know, maybe it just did it because it was facing
Lay that
against the
major
wall. I
league
don't
arm
know.
of yours right here. Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Play by play, though? Really, Doc? Makes it sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right?
PlayStation.
Okay, let's test this. See
Oh,
the
now
magic in action.
the PlayStation.
Linking you in.
This game is too
You
demanding,
might feel a little
and
discomfort
it just
at first.
the PlayStation
Blurred
just
vision,
stopped
low
working. I'm hoping
contrast, glitches.
I can get it. It's not as hot as it was though, but the game is too demanding. I'm sorry.
Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Yeah, I have to get
Oh,
a fan
beautiful.
for it.
Time for the scanner.
Yeah, this game is just too graphic. My daughter says it's taken with the game is so graphic that it has a lot of what do you call it? Just expects the system to do more, which they shouldn't have done that.
It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do
So if it
wells?
shuts off, then
You know
if the
exactly
PlayStation
what
shuts
they
off
ne'er
again,
do
I'm just
well.
gonna call it quits for now, and then I'll stream later on. I gotta just find a way to keep it
Auto-work
cool.
like a charm. Now draw your weapon.
It's not
You
getting
should
as
see
hot,
your ammo
though.
count in a brand new sight.
There you go.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues...
Yeah, my PlayStation usually doesn't crash on games except for this one.
Chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber-psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me, for a few reasons. There are people who say cyberpsychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Come on. Yeah, it's not as hot as it
Yo,
was.
Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
You hear me now? I'm talking to myself.
Let's roll.
I thought I was talking.
Mind if I ask you something right off the bank?
I'm talking to myself.
Would you rather live in pieces,
Oh,
Mr. Nobody,
well, I was
die
talking to
ripe,
myself.
old and smelling slightly of urine,
No,
or go
Walter,
down for
the
all times
game
in a blaze
console
of glory,
crashed.
smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
It's
It
first place in no
crashed
place,
because
Dex.
the game is
Cost
too
is the
demanding of
Classic.
of this
I'd
game.
expect nothing less from eager, supple youth. Respect.
I need to find a way to keep the PlayStation cool.
All right, listen close.
It's an older
Scanning a
system. I got
serious
it back
job now.
in
Playing gargantuan compared to
oh,
smashing
God,
up a
when was it?
scav home.
23 or 22.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be
Yeah.
precise. Job's to grab it.
My sweetie.
Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the PlayStation will...
Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
No problem. Just a death sentence. NC's Arasaka's turf. Nobody fucks with them here.
What can I say, Mr. V? High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife. Besides that, I'm no leadhead. Ain't gonna leave
I
no
just
trace
don't
for
have
them
a
to follow,
fan
'cause we're
to
gonna do this clean and on the hush-hush.
pull the PlayStation
We
down.
understand each other.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active
Ariel,
resolving.
no.
Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Hopefully tomorrow it won't be that bad.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slot in the shard.
Yeah, Walter, I really don't want to talk about it. It'll make me cry
Got a classic
about my
tale
son,
for
so...
you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now
What,
see,
Ariel?
convoy was carrying the
Hear the phone.
Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of
I
high-grade
just don't want to
Militech
talk
tech.
about it, Walter. I'm
'Cause
sorry.
if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, cause Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one merited scout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Who's the
Trying to
prima
cool my
donna?
PlayStation down.
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter.
I gotta
So she
find
must
me
be getting
a little
desperate.
fan for it.
Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Client. What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End the convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you. One more thing, Mr. V. Quiet life or blaze of glory?
No, I'm sorry to hear that, Crazy.
Later now.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally a nod, yeah.
Claimed to want to check our pro cred. But to me, it feels more like he tangled us up with Maelstrom and Militech. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce.
Oh, man.
Gave the deets of some Militech agent, too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Ha. Chingon.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
I say we knock on Maelstrom's door first. Pound, actually.
Orale. In that case,
Oh,
I'll
man.
hit the Whole Foods, put my nose to the ground. Sniff around.
What is this?
Hasta luego.
Hey, how's it going?
Looking to buy some new iron. A few dozen pounds.
Well, be my fucking guest.
Only have $300. Definitely can't afford anything.
Stout here. Start by telling me how you got this number.
No more than your number. Heard you misplaced a convoy.
You shut him up. Spill what you know. Don't make me wait.
Nuh-uh, not on the horn. Let's meet, cut a deal.
A deal. Fine. First exit off Skyline, driving towards the NID. Storm channel under the overpass. Meet you there.
Try that again.
Whoops. Damn, you get a cop for hitting
We
you?
got a situation in Watson.
Roger,
That's
dispatch.
crazy.
What else is new? We'll be right there.
You have the cops after you if you hit somebody. That's crazy.
Suspect's vehicle has been located. Details have been sent.
guess I'm gonna have to get away from the cops.
All units be advised. Suspect remains in the vicinity. All units in the area, order has been restored. All units instructed to return to patrol.
That's crazy that you barely hit any. You barely hit somebody like a car, and then the cops come after you. That's crazy.